What is going on, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the monthly saving challenge. So, if you watched last episode, this would make more sense, but essentially, a TLDR is I blew up about 2.5 billion silver worth of accessories and got nothing. So, here we are with basically no money. Yesterday, we started with about 25 mil, and I'm gonna try to do this frequently, but it's like, in 1 month from now, or starting from yesterday, that is, I'm going to see how much money I can make without spending too much. But, of course, I'm going to have to do some spending on, like, life tools and all that stuff. So, yeah. Starting today, we are currently at 77 mil. The hards and sharps I got from gathering, I'm just going to keep them into these. And the ones I have here are what we had before. So, at the end of the month, I'm going to see how many hards and sharps I have. It's going to be really hard to not want to just use them. But, yeah, we're going to do our best to see how much we can make. Our goal is to make at least 1 billion silver in 1 month of not spending too much. Of course, we're going to have to like spend it on various things, potions, foods, and whatever stuff to level. But overall, that shouldn't be like a huge chunk of money. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing some Calpion dailies. We have some scrolls to do. Let me take out 2 memory frags real quick. So if you don't know, there's an event going on right now where the Call of Moonlight. So you play 1 hour, you get a Call of Moonlight fragment, and then you take the fragment, and I think it's alchemy. Yeah, and then you put 1 in, 1 memory fragment, and then you can get like 1 to 3. So basically, you're multiplying it in a way. Worst comes to worst, we end up with 2. Oh, well, we got nothing from that one. It's kind of dumb. This should give you at least 1 at very minimum. Sometimes you can get that. Oh, we doubled. So, yeah, we got 4 memory fragments. We got a fortune cookie. Into the deep sea. Gather 100 coral pieces. What do we get from that? A golden pearl. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. We did our red battlefield for today. I only wanted to do 1 for... I got lucky and got on the team that won first time. So in about a day, we got 9 sharps, 8 hards, and we made about 50 mil. We did about 2 hours of grinding today. I have a video of that. Well, I only recorded an hour's worth of it because I think watching 2 hours of grinding is not exactly the most fun, but that'll be up soon. Let's get our scrolls done. Basically, what the goal is 1, to rebuild my money that I just lost, and 2, I guess to see, like, say you were a new player, what would you be doing to make money as well? And sure, I may have a little bit of an extra advantage because of my gear, but overall, I think for the most part, if you were a new player, things I do is something you could do as well. And I'm not sure what level you can get the daily scrolls at, but I think it's like 50 and up. So if it's your first character, I think you can get to 50. Like, actually your first character, you have no gear, no money, and all that stuff. I think you can get your first character to 50 in probably like a week. If it's the second character or something, you could probably get it to 50 in about 2.5 hours. Oh yeah, we actually did a little bit of grinding today. I got 20 points and got the Trap of Vidir. It's kind of cool, actually. It looks like this. One day I'll actually get a guy a helm from this event. That would be a pretty cool thing. As for these Ronaros and Kama Sylvia scrolls, I'll wait till I get like 6 or 7 of them of each. And then I'll run them with guildies, or I don't know, if you guys want to run them with me, I could always do that. Oh crap, I got PvP pots on. So I don't think we have too many of these to turn in today. We got 2 black stones. Yeah, we don't have too many of these to turn in. But I might as well do it. So, just get rid of stuff in my storage. Just gonna be traveling around a lot. I'm pretty sure if I grinded like 7 hours a day, I'd probably make more than, I don't know, 50 mil a day, but I'm just a casual player. But anyway, let's take out some of this stuff and let's see.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
What am I doing?
Please go.
Alright, anyway.
Interrupt me.
I don't know what I want to do. You could run a relic scroll. It's not the most fun thing to do, but I can do it. But yeah, I wanted to... Oh yeah, I gotta check on my garden. Deposit some stuff in the bank. And idle. Then we could do some other stuff. So yeah, let's go sell. Also, I've been seeing more people use Nuver lately. So it's like, ooh, I kind of want to get one, but I don't want to make one either.
Challenge begins tomorrow.
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
Might not.
Maybe at the end of the month I could pre-order a Tet Nuver. That would be super nice. I don't see myself making one though, but if I see one on the market, I'll buy it. Alright, so let's check our garden. Let me, while I'm auto-pathing, let me see. Are there any bosses coming up? There are no bosses coming up. Maybe we can go back into Magoria one day, or travel into the desert and just discover stuff I haven't seen. Though in the desert, I think I've discovered most of the stuff already. Up here, I still have a few things. I think up here is the sulfur mines. Yeah, I still gotta discover that. And I heard that place is just like, it's terrible. It's out in the middle of nowhere. You don't really get any good drops. The money is pretty bad there too. So I'm like, oh, all right then. Checking our crops. I don't even know why I do farming. I think I started doing this so I could get like free sharps and hards, but it's just like, I don't even care anymore. think I actually lose money by having a farm thing. Oh, I'm just kidding. Well, we made money from that, but still. That doesn't happen often. It's like maybe once in every few days I get one hard or sharp. This is basically farming in a nutshell. I'm not exactly sure what the benefit of leveling up your harvesting does, or your farming. Like, does it just take less energy? Or can you get more crops if you do it? We got a sharp. It's always good. Oh, there's a bell. Is this the most fun you've ever had? Just watching me pick strawberries. Your transport is complete already. So the way you can check it is you go to your farming icon and you basically see which one's done. If it's red or green right here, then you can tell if it needs like pruning or there's bugs on your crops. Got an easy sharp.
Stuff, leave it with me.
In a few days though, I think I'll be able to get another red battlefield essence. I got 58 right now. I really just can't be bothered to actively go in there. It's not as fun as you think it is. So let's see. Could go to Kama Sylvia and turn these in, but that's like another 10 million. I think the best thing to get is the deep blue hoof root. 7. Probably a little bit overnight tonight. I'm just gonna process these into plywood and sell it. So let's go run this scroll and then turn these in, and that'll probably be another 15 minutes. And then this is on the way to Calpheon, so we can always go to Kama Sylvia. Ooh, that guy is like rank 1 fishing. To have rank 1 fishing, you must, like, when you sleep, you set it to AFK fish, and then when you're actually playing the game, you actively fish. 24/7 fishing. I think fishing is a good way to make money. You just get a lot of relics if you know the right places. Usually I wouldn't go out just to do 1 scroll at a time. Usually you just hold on to it, but if I'm going to Kama Sylvia anyway, just to turn some stuff in, that'll be fine too. We're most likely gonna get like 3 to 4 fragments. If I got 5 or 6, that would be excellent. Some dude got a tri-crescent. It makes me sad. I need another one. You watch videos of people blowing stuff up. It's like, oh, that doesn't look too bad. I could do that. And then you actually try it. And then you're 3 billion silver down. It's like, oh, well, that guy got RNG carried. I think the worst feeling is, let's say you're trying to make a tri accessory. You waste a good 30 or 40 stack on a duo. And then you try it. And it fails and it breaks. I mean, you're down 2 stacks to like 40 stacks, and I don't know, got nothing. Feels bad. I need one of those inventory things where you can just hotkey and swap all your gear at once. I have 2 of them for loyalties, but I just need one for actual gear. Three more days of this book. Did we even get anything from that? We did not get a free memory fragment. All right, let's see. Can we get at least 4 today from these? 1, 3, 5, yay. I think the scariest one I've ever gotten was 2. 0, 0, and then the big one that gives you a lot. Only gave me 2 of them. All right, so heading off to Kama Sylvia now to turn these in. These leaves, what they're used for is if you're looking for a tier 9 horse. I think that's what it's called. Or I don't know what it's called, like a Pegasus or something like that. You could turn materials in and get a tier 9. But I'm just happy with my tier 8. There are people who breed horses in this game. I have no idea how to do that. I watched someone do it in a video once. I'm like, I could spend 2 hours doing that, or I could AFK fish and make probably more money. So, turns out, don't like doing that. This horse I got, I just bought it off the market. It was like, I think 100 and something mil. Actually, it was on video when I did it too. I don't remember which one. But if you've been watching my series since the beginning, you probably have seen it already. Basically everything I've done since the beginning, a lot of big stuff that happened has been recorded. It's been pretty cool to see my journey since the very beginning. One thing I think they have to fix is the tents. The new thing they added in this game, there's collision on it, so that means like if you place one out in the middle of nowhere, like let's say on a road, people can't like walk through it that well. You'd have to jump over it or something. So I told this before, but someone put a tent down right in the middle of like the Karanda boss, and then you can't even see anything. So I think they're gonna have to fix it. I always thought the tents were something only you could see if you had one, but apparently everyone can see it. So I'm surprised there's not like a million tents just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. It's a great way to troll people, but I mean, you paid 50 bucks to do it, and I'm probably gonna buy one. Next time there's a sale, like they give us like a coupon or something, I'm probably gonna get one. Because my goal is to get to level 61, and I started at 24.7% today. I'm at 27. I was grinding for about 2 hours, and that's not great. That was on like to 200% plus weekend buff plus the combat book. So getting 2% in about 2 hours is not the greatest.
There is no waste in thinking up good ideas. Will you look at these beautiful birds?
Are you serious? You have to do this one by one?
You ride on a horse, but Farrakhan's run with you. You'll know the difference one day. You ride on a horse, but Farrakhan's run with you. You'll know the difference one day. You ride on a horse, but Farrakhan's run with you. You'll know the difference one day. Will you look at these beautiful birds?
Hold on, swaying wind shard. Let me actually just see how much they cost. 130k, not worth. I am pretty sure the deep blue fruit is the most value.
My.
Rumbling earth shard.
Stupid.
That one's 200k, and I don't really understand, like, these deep blue ones are 7, so you can get 2 for the price of one of these, and these are like 500k each, I believe.
These beautiful birds. Afraid of Farrakhan's? my. Stupid. Afraid of Farrakhan's?
So like I just got 27 of these, and these are literally double the price. I don't, what made them make the price of these so much higher? I've gotten a lot by gathering, actually. Drop rate is not that high, but I've gotten it.
There is no waste in thinking of good ideas.
So let's see. Are there any like dailies we can do out here? Go to the... Actually, I think we've gotten everything over here. Let me see. Is there anything to pick up in Trent? I have a lot of logs. Does cedar timber even sell? It does sell. It's not bad. Well, anyway, could head off to Calpion. Actually, I have no idea. Probably gonna auto path to Velia again, and should be it. So tomorrow I'll make another update of what kind of progress I made. I don't expect too much in terms of silver gains, but if I continue grinding, I could probably make around I would say 30-40 mil-ish a day. That's just casually. And then if I get something good, I'd obviously make more. But just on an average day of very minimal processing or just stuff, I think I could make about 30-40 mil a day, maybe 50. So yeah, we'll update you guys tomorrow and have a fantastic day.